So this agent is called ChatGPT Email Copywriter AI Agent for law firms that could write your emails for you. You cannot get any easier than this. And I've already built the agent for you. Okay, let's go to, let me just showing it. And who wants to have their emails written by AI? Let me know. And let me know. Kellen, you want to help me write the email? Join me on audio, Kellen.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. It automatically asks you what it wants. Kellen, looks like 7 questions that you're going to help me answer. And let's see how good these emails are going to be. Number 1 is your name.
Right.
Good. Number 2, type of law you practice.
Medicaid asset protection, crisis planning.
Section. What was that?
And crisis planning is another way to call it. And, term it.
State where the law firm operates.
Florida.
Description of the ideal client.
We work for the client's in the nursing home, but we're talking to the caregivers. So it's a caregiver whose parents in a short-term rehab or hospital.
Good. By the way, if we press Shift, Enter is how you go down. Next line. Problems that the ideal client faces.
Cost of the nursing home, $10,000 a month. We're going to run out of money. And do I have to take my parent home and care for him? I'm not equipped.
I have to take my parent home.
Or spouse.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's parent or spouse to take care of them. It's usually our clients, they can't take care of their loved one because they're just so much needed. They need so much help.
And even, doesn't have to be perfect. Benefit the client could get from your services.
Save money, plan of action, peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Being anxious about what's happening next. Get rid of that.
Okay. And what is the call to action? Should they book a call the phone number, reply back to this email?
Yeah, book a free intake call. We use the word free intake call.
Do you happen to have the link?
From the beginning of today, I probably want to change that, but that's what we call it now.
Okay. Can you quickly give me the link of that? Also wanted to put it in there.
Yep.
Great. And then, what we could also have in mind to provide empathy. Any other things, Kellen? Want me to personalize it?
Yeah, I'd say just empathy and compassion is good.
All right, let's see. It already has the directions to write a 7-part email series, so that does. And it is, I give it the recipe too, but I said, don't just follow the recipe, but also use whatever you can to optimize it based on higher open rate, higher click-through rate, higher, basically reaching the objective is to help us sign up the client. So, and also I told it, I already know these emails will do better when they're shorter. I'll give them those frameworks. There we go. Email, short, welcome email, subject line. Welcome to Kellen Bryant Law Firm. How can we help you today? It went to send instantly, personalized for you, perfectly for active campaign. Hi, I'm Kellen Bryant, and I specialize in Medicaid asset protection and crisis planning in Florida. I understand you're going through a tough time. How can I assist you today? Feel free to reply to this email. I'll answer you personally. The first email didn't push them to go do that. In the first email, I always do want that response reply. It shows to Google and these email platforms that, yes, I got a response. Person should receive these emails coming from Kellen. So that's actually the point of this first email. I'm not trying to get them to do anything, just trying to start the conversation with a clean email signature, their email phone number perfectly there for you. Next, email 2, story. Leading with the story early on, and how you help people. So subject is why I'm passionate about helping caregivers like you. Hi, first name, I'm Kellen. I know the stress caregivers face when a loved one is in rehab or the hospital. I've dedicated my career to helping people like you navigate these challenges. I'll share more about my journey tomorrow. In the meantime, again, I would probably add a little bit more there, maybe a little bit too short. And I could actually use the ChatGPT agent and be like, hey, email 2 is too short, add more details and more story and, blah, blah, based on this story. In the meantime, check out what others have said about how we helped them. It's reviews, and then book a free intake call here. Only link. Perfect. Val says, should we use sign with our own name or law firm name? Definitely your own name. The email should be sent from your name, not only from the from email, but also the email signature. Always have a person attached to any messaging, email, or text. Kellen, how's it so far?
Looking good, yeah.
Next, your story plus benefits. Yesterday, I mentioned my passion for helping caregivers. Today, I want to share with you how it can help you save time, create a plan, and find peace of mind. Probably too short. Hey, ChatGPT, email 3 is too short. Give me more details about how we help people. Ready to talk. Book the free intake call here. Great. Next, reviews. Social proof. So just take my word for it. Here's what our clients say. Insert reviews. All you're going to do, Kellen, copy and paste a couple of Google reviews in text format. Put the review there with their name. Ready to join them. Book a free intake call here. Amazing. Straight to the point. Good. Next is an FAQ email. You may have some questions. Here are some answers. Okay. Well, there's 2 questions that we already know. I will ask ChatGPT, hey, fill in the rest of the FAQ. Give me the top 6 questions that people have about my practice area. Blah, blah. To fill that out. Got more questions. Reply back to this email. Book a free intake call here. Amazing. What else? Email 6 is you're not alone. We help many caregivers like you. So I guess more reviews. And then a short direct email. And voila, very good start to an amazing set of emails for you.
Can you cover like where like the trigger where these would start? Where do you like to put these?
Yes. So that leads to Zapier, but let me just give you the short gist of it. So the trigger depends on how you use these emails. So there's usually two email series. One is you get them to book a call, and then the second email series is post booking a call to get them to take the desired action. This is pre-booking a call. But this is from all of your lead sources, from wherever it's coming, whether it be from your landing page, whether you're going to be, let's say, using us, that's going to be your trigger, or it might be every time you add a lead to your CRM, you drop them off into the new lead pipeline, then that's going to be the trigger to start sending these emails. It basically comes down to your lead sources. That's your trigger. Sometimes, if it's like a contact form submission or a landing page or things like that, then that's a Zapier integration as those sources acting as your trigger. If not, it may need to be done manually. Every time somebody calls in, get their email, add them as a new contact in my CRM, add them to our pipeline, and then that acts as the trigger for Zapier that says any new contact that gets added to this new lead pipeline, go ahead and send them these emails with ActiveCampaign or whatever else. We'll try to cover this in detail, kind of different scenarios of different automations, and just to kind of get you to start thinking about it, like what are some of your lead sources? Where do your leads come from?
Mine, I have a lot of referrals and basically website SEO world. That's what's mine.
Well, then what do they fill out for them to reach out to you?
One website, we have contact forms linked into legal funnel. Another website, we just have them straight booking into Calendly.
Okay, there we go. So the first one you said, the contact forms, depends on how the contact form was made. Most contact forms should have a Zapier integration. If it doesn't, and you just receive an email notification, then that's where you need an email parser. A little bit more advanced Zapier feature, where basically it's able to read the email. Any email that comes from with this subject line, go ahead and read the email so you get the name, email, phone number, and that acts as your trigger to go send these emails with campaign, etc. I'll try to bring on maybe one of our automation experts and things like that. If anybody needs these things, I think next week we'll focus on this. For now, get those emails down, and you can also take these emails once you have the Calendly meetings, right? It's a different set of emails. It's not just to get them booked. Now you want them to take that desired action. Kellen, what is that next call to action?
After the free intake call,
yeah,
they're going to do a paid $500 consultation.
Did you have a payment link?
I don't. I don't. I am going to get one now.
How do you usually collect payments?
Just when they come in for the account, they bring a check, or we will send them a link. But we'll send them it's not as easy for me to bring it up right now where to get that link. It's in LawPay, which is a pain in the butt to get into.
Got it. Yeah, Jeff recommends LawPay.
Yeah, behind on that one.
And then that will be the call to action for that email series. And I would just take this agent, be like, okay, this was a great emails for getting people to book a call. Now I want you to create me another email series after people have already booked a call. Now I want them to go click here to start the service by making the $500 payment. Write me those emails. That will be another series of emails, and that Calendly will act as the trigger. It will say maybe like an hour later after the Calendly meeting event time, whatever, and go ahead and send these emails. At the very least, get the emails written for now, and then we'll talk about the integration part maybe next week. Cool. So use the agent. You should use the agent. Try to make it as easier possible. You have Legal Funnel CRM. That's what you should use for the emails. If not, ActiveCampaign. The link. You do want to sign up for ActiveCampaign. ActiveCampaign is relatively very inexpensive. Start off with the light account. Start off with the free account. And as you grow, the plan will go up from there. Light plan is the way to go. You don't need that any. What is the recommended time to send the payment? If you want to clarify that.
Yeah, we have the Calendly set up with the reminders, and I have been trying to take all the lessons that you've given here and there. So my reminders keep changing. So I'm going to go and tweak them more today, but we're having trouble with the timing. So apparently people call my intake, even the calendar, they want the consultation, they don't have the card with them. So now we start chasing them, and my intakers are losing a lot of time trying to chase people for money. I thought yesterday, well, maybe we can send them a QR code in a text, and that goes automatically to them. But now we're talking the confirmations that we're sending. So we're sending text confirmation, we're sending email confirmation. Then we start sending the story. There was another recommendation to send an email with our story. Why us? some other training that we did with you or some other module. I don't remember. What I'm realizing is that we started bombarding these people with different things, and we haven't been able to integrate the whole payment request. So there's a lot of time wasted there chasing people for payment. I don't know what the optimal time for us for payment.
Optimal time is on the call, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, have the card.
90% of the chance is right then and then. If it's not then, it's like a 10% chance, the conversion rate. So right then and then, just have to be very, very good at that tweaking it. Things that I do know is just the micro commitments throughout the calls.
Okay. Micro-commitments. Well, maybe tonight we're going to send you a link.
Not tonight. Right then and then. Yeah.
But if they don't have, we have a lot of, we work with Latino community here in North Carolina. They're all usually blue collar workers. They are painting. They are cleaning a restaurant. They're literally doing something more, and they don't have a purse with them. They happen to have this phone. So what I'm thinking is like maybe we automate it to Calendly to send that night an email or remind when they're home and they can I don't know. That's what we're struggling with.
Let's hear from some of our own peers. Mike, do you have any insight? Hey, mine too.
Yeah, you got to take payment on the phone. And if you get an objection, then you need to go study Alex Hormozy and look for looping. But you can't let it cool off. You have to take payment right then. Like our intakers will collect $150 for the appointment. They do it on the phone. We use LawPay. They type the information into LawPay. Boom, that's taken care of. Or actually, we use Stripe for the appointments. If you're booking Calendly appointments through a link, set it up so that Calendly requires payment. Then they have to enter payment before they can book an appointment.
Yeah, we did it like that, and our bookings dropped dramatically, so we stopped doing it.
Right, but that's a qualification. You're qualifying leads. You don't want people that aren't going to pay. So that yes, that cuts down the number of like unpaid appointments that you have. So that's what you want ultimately. So require payment on your Calendly. I mean, I think, having paid appointments is the first step. I mean, you definitely, a lot of people get free appointments out. I've never quite understood that. I mean, there's value in that appointment. So why don't you show that you value it? And that eliminates, I'm not talking about a 15-minute discovery call. I'm talking about an appointment. And that eliminates, tire kickers and people that aren't going to show for you. But you have to collect that. You don't want your staff chasing money.
Right. And for that, it's part of the population that we serve. A lot of these people don't have credit cards in their names. They have to have their name word for it's our clients are indigents, most of them. Not indigents, but they make $2,000 a month. That's it. So many of them don't have credit card. It's just it's undocumented community. It's just the whole entire universe. I was just talking. I understand that's the optimal. We all have credit cards, but it's just a different target. And yeah. I mean, I've been doing this for 11 years, so I'm telling you, I've told my intakers for over a decade to do this, and it's not always possible. But that's why I was asking for alternatives, ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I would say even if if you're getting rid of people that aren't going to qualify, and even if you can't collect 100%, if you collect 75% of the ahead of the appointment, you're winning. But having people chasing money is not. You practice law to make money at the end of the day. I mean, yes, you want to help people, but you probably wouldn't do it for free, right? Right. So,
yeah, but the intakers have to chase them for payment. That's the reality.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you make that a part of the practice, part of the routine, you're going to collect a lot more of it up front, and some of it you might not. But I would contend those are people you don't want to meet with anyway. They're not going to wind up being good clients for you. So, I mean, that's my 2 cents. Yeah.
I appreciate it. I've been struggling with this for a while. So I get you.
Sounds like the nature of the beast of your market.